It's your boy Indian Gooner in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got more news, slightly less news today because I don't know why. But still, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some great news for you guys. So stay back, relax, enjoy whatever's coming your way. Because the first news that's what we've got actually is that Thierry Henry, with his first major decision at Montreal Impact. Well, he is going to meet his one of the ex-Arsenal players. Well, if you guys remember, that this player was also present and actually was instrumental in him in helping Thierry Henry score a goal on his comeback to the Emirates. Well, very funny. Yes, it's Bakary Sania. Yes. Well, helping Henry to settle into his new surroundings would be Bakary Sania, and the former Gunners defender has been to the Saputo Stadium since August of last year. And although his contract expires at the end of the next month, which could provide Henry with his first big decision, will he keep him or not? Well, that is yet to be seen because they were in the France 2010 World Cup squad together. They played together briefly when Arsenal returned to, when Henry returned to Arsenal on loan from Red Bull, New York Red Bulls in the early 2021. Well, the Leeds goal, we've all seen that. Moving on. Tony Adams believes that Arsenal's poor recruitment is a bigger problem than the future of under fire boss Unai Emery, as he used Mesut Ozil to sum up what's wrong at the club. Well, after that Leicester's 2-0 defeat, Tony Adams had this to say. He says, "We came here expecting a good hiding and we got one. It's infectious once you've got that mentality. The recruitment has been poor for a few years now. The manager must be pulling his hair out. I think it's easy to blame Emery. He's doing his best with what he's got. It's a bigger problem than this coach. It really is. Ozil should be the cherry on the cake, but Arsenal haven't got the cake, and maybe that's the reason why. Maybe that could be the reason why we're not making it." Yeah. Moving on. Gabriel Martinelli scare, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the Brazilian wonder kid gave the Gunners an almighty scare while he was on the international duty. He had a very nasty moment when playing for the Brazil under-23 side against United States of America in a friendly tournament clash as part of the United International Football Festival in the Canary Islands. While meeting across from the right in the first half of the game, Martinelli headed over the bar but then dramatically crashed into the post with the momentum from his run leading to the collision. Well, the impact forced him onto the ground and he was seen holding his chest, although he managed to get up and continue playing before being substituted in the 75th minute. It was not something really bad, so I hope it's not something huge. But moving on. Santi Cazorla return. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Spain and Santi Cazorla were in European qualifying action against Malta on Friday with on-loan defender Dani Ceballos not involved because of injury. There was a start in central midfield alongside Manchester City's Rodri and Bayern München's Thiago Alcantara. Well, a 34-year-old helped himself to a goal to give the host a 2-0 lead before the break, and after seeing the midfielder get on the score sheet, some Arsenal fans want to see Santi Cazorla back at the club, and I think this is something that Santi also wants. But moving on, pierre-emerick Aubameyang, did you know he has made a promise to his grandfather? Well, yes, it's a promise I made to my grandfather, said Aubameyang. Right now, I feel very good at Dortmund, but in the future, we'll see. Well, this is actually because of, he had made a pact with his grandfather whether to make a move to Barcelona or Real Madrid or not. But he made something like that. So I don't know if future persists. I think if the future explains this, we'll see. Well, did you know that Reece Nelson actually scored a third goal for the Young Lions yesterday? Well, England, well, it was really great to see that. But there was some very hilarious thing actually happening, because there was a moment where Reece Nelson had to change the game. Actually, it was a counter-attack from England, and Mason Greenwood was way wide open on the left. And the problem was that Reece Nelson made a very wrong pass at that moment. So that also tells a lot that the kid has to learn a lot. But moving on, Matteo Guendouzi speaks about his Golden Boy nomination. He says, "There are some super players, there are fantastic players everywhere, and it's a wonderful award for whoever ends up winning it." That's true, Matteo. I hope I hope you win it, but I don't know because you got really tough competitions in Frankie De Jong, and then you got Matthias de Ligt. It's not going to be easy. Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the news and views and everything about Arsenal are always posted on this platform. So sit back, relax, enjoy whenever you are actually staying, and stay tuned to this platform, and make sure you subscribe and be a part of this community. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers.